Today's lesson is one that we've already done for some of you. Unfortunately, it would have been a lesson today for my level ones. Okay, it's going to be poached haddock on a bed of crushed new potatoes. I'm going to wilt some spinach, and then I'm going to finish it with a cream and chive sauce. But I haven't got any chives, unfortunately. So I've got some spring onion, which I've finely shredded, and then I have some julienne carrot. In this one, I have some corn flour that I will add some water to later on to thicken the sauce. Okay. On the prep side of it, earlier on, what I did was I've got some spinach and then I've picked the leaves off like this. Okay. However, as you can see, the leaves I've kept here, these ones are brown and limp. I wouldn't use these at all. Okay, they're too old. I want the vibrant green ones like this. I know it looks like a lot of spinach, but when you see this later on, it will wilt down to nothing. Okay, I'm also usual three place method. So my prep, yeah, and then my waste goes separate. Here I have some asparagus. This is not part of the lesson, but because I'm cooking at home, it will be my dinner as well. As you can see, I've prepped it up to here. I can just bounce the knife down, and when the knife drops in, like this, I can just push through. I'll make sure I don't keep the woody bits. And I've got them more roughly the same length. These bits here, I'm not going to throw these away, because I don't want to throw any vegetables away at the moment, especially with this virus going around. I'll keep these bits, they'll go in my fridge, and then I will use them to make soup. I have a little bag here, put my stuff into. I'm going to put all my little trimmings in here, and then I'll end up making soup. Okay, next part, moving on to this piece of cod here, haddock, sorry. As you can see, it's skin on. Okay. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to remove it off of its skin. So it's coming out. I'm going to cut away this part here, because all I want is this, which is the loin. This bit, that's my fish pie stuff. Going to go here. I'm then going to just run the knife at the angle like this to bring it down. And I've now just removed the skin like that. As you can see, there's very little fish on here, mainly skin, and this is all just fish. Okay, I'm going to come along here, just run my finger along here. I can feel bones. Just I'm going to cut a little bit out there. Down that bit. And if I find any bones, I can just peel them out like that. I'm just going to carry on, and I'm going to run my fingers along here, and you'll feel any bones. And then I'm just going to cut this into two portions. Like that. That's my fish prep done. Next stage, yeah, over here I've got my new potatoes on the go, which I've added some salt to. I've got some water on the go as well that I'm going to blanch and refresh my asparagus tips. Again, not part of the dish, but just a little bit extra to show you something else. Here I have my haddock, yeah, in some milk, yeah, just enough to cover it. Well, not cover it, just like that. And then I have here, I have some salt and some pepper. This is rock salt, so we can put some rock salt on it. And then some pepper. Like this. And I'm just going to gently put this on the stove. Same as what we use when we're at school, having induction. And I'm just going to gently bring this up and I'm going to poach it very gently, okay? This water is now boiling, which has also got salt in it. I'm just going to very quickly plunge my asparagus into it for a few seconds. Like so. Using a small knife, I'm just checking on my potato situation. These are going to be for my crushed new, and this is for my haddock. Over here as well, you can see as well, I prepped my lemon garnish. I've also got a cocktail stick ready to check my fish to make sure it's cooked correctly, and I've got a little bit of julienne here of the spring onion, which normally I would have used the chive to use, and that's ready to go as well. Okay, this just takes a few seconds. They are just cooked. I can just put this in and I can just feel they are just cooked. Okay, so now I'm just going to go over here. Straight them off. Obviously at school we do this in our food prep sink. Obviously I've only got one. Then obviously now I'm going to refresh by using ice cold water. That's now just going to stop the cooking process. I'll just put them here, like that. These are just cooking away nicely, and this is just here. Okay. You can just put silver foil on this and put it in the oven, and it will steam it quite nicely, but you won't see a visual of that. Okay. I've already turned these pieces of fish over, and then I've turned them back to their original side. I've now got a cocktail stick, yeah. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to test the density of how much it goes in. If I struggle to put it in, I know that I can easily push this fish in, yeah, this cocktail stick into my fish. That way I there know that my fish is actually cooked, okay? Quite straightforward. In it goes, like that. You get the feel. You just if you get too much pressure, it's not ready. When I turn them over, I use the fish slice like this, a small one, just to turn them over to make sure they're nicely evenly cooked. Okay. I'm also at the same time, I'm going to just use this knife here. What I do, I'm going to put to check my potatoes. These are new, obviously. I'm just going to put them in. If they fall off, if they're not quite yet, they will be ready in a few seconds. Okay. While I'm doing that, I'm just going to sort this out. In here is a saucepan or a strainer. Yeah, we've got Chronicle strainers at school. Obviously, I don't want to have one here, so I've used quite a tight sieve. If you want it very fine, you can use mesh or muslin cloth. So now this is now going to be my sauce. So I'm very gently pouring this through here, leaving some of the liquid behind. And then obviously we've only got some in the stoves. That's what we do. I'm going to very quickly. I'm now just going to keep this fish warm. Like that. Okay. Which is now going to be placed in my oven which I set earlier with my 2 dinner plates, and I've set this around about 80 degrees or whatever the minimum is at work. Okay, so that can go on the smaller rig here. There we go. That's also, it's kept all of the scum as well. So just gonna literally just put my sauce on the go, like that. I'm now going to hopefully just check my potatoes again. Nearly there. Okay. I'm now going to get my spinach. I'm now going to wilt my spinach down. Nice big pan. With cast iron pans, they take a little bit warmer to heat through. So heat it slowly first on a low temperature. Number 3, and then I'm going to slowly bring it up. Okay. Same time now, this is ready to go. I'm just going to pick this out. With my green beans as well. Done the same thing, I plunged them into boiling water as you see. I've got my green beans as well. Okay. This is just starting to warm. I'm now going to increase the temperature one more. With this, it's like a messy play for kids. Just, can you see? Cornflour is just going to be ready. That's for the last minute. Okay, we're getting going now, we're moving on a bit more. The potatoes here, as you can see, put that in, off they drop. They're ready. Yeah, some are not quite ready yet. I've cut them to even sizes, so what I do, I'm just going to take them off for a second and let the heat finish the cooking process. I'm just going to put it over here, ready to be strained off in a second. Let's get the door out of the way. My sauce is here, just bubbling away. 1 large knob of butter in there. Then there it goes. Just hot enough to melt it, but I do not want Parmigiano. In it goes. Again, this spinach has all been washed and everything else. There's no grit on it, it's all nice and smooth. Pre-washed spinach. I'm now just going to reduce the heat on this slightly. I can enhance the flavour, got a drizzle of olive oil, like so, and again back to my rock salt. You will see this is now wilting down. That great big bag of spinach go, see the water content just coming out, look at that. There it goes. There we go. So there's salt in here, hopefully as well, don't forget the pepper. There we go. Tight fit here, then again into my trusty slide and hide. Like so, spinach there. Because this dish means you have to keep everything hot at the same time. It's quite tricky. Okay, so you got that in there. Next one, my potatoes. Going to very quickly strain them off. So, the milkshake and the excess water over to here. Bit of heat. You can see here, hopefully I don't know what's going to happen on the camera, you can probably see a little bit of steam coming off. And now, another butter, some salt, pepper, the reason you want the steam coming off, it reduces some of the moisture out of the crushed new, and it doesn't make them wet. There we go. See the butter glazing them up. Notice with this one, there's no milk. Mash will have milk in them. Okay. Just deciding on a little bit more butter to these. They're looking a bit dry. At the same time now, put my pan on. Again, this is optional for our dinner tonight. I have some beautiful Portuguese extra virgin olive oil. As you can see, it's very dark, beautiful colour here. And in this cupboard I will get some modern salt. Here. Just warming it up. As you can see, my butter's just melted now. I'm going to use this part of the rolling pin and I'm just going to literally going to squash this down like this to make my crushed potato. There we go. It's not mashed, I'm just crushing it. Like so. Okay. There we go, crushed as I wanted. Lid and oven, just keeping it warm. Right guys, this obviously I've made this sauce, but I've had to use normal haddock, Lion haddock. It's nicer with a smoked haddock, but because of the way it is, the people who got me the haddock today went out for me very kindly. Couldn't get me smoked haddock, yeah. So I've had to just use the loin. It's not as much flavour. The sauce will be a little bit darker. What I've had to do, I've added a little bit of half a fish stock here to just give it a bit more flavour. Again, because of the lack of flavour, I've had to add a bit more salt to it. And that's that. Right, now, here, to make my sauce, I want to keep this lovely green ones back, like that. And I just want to sprinkle some of these around a minute, but I'm then going to add these in a minute. I'm going to thicken the sauce first before adding these to them, because otherwise it will just turn the sauce green, which is not what I want. Okay. So here in my pan, it's getting hot. Yeah. I'm just going to just see what happens when I put one of these in. See, I get that sizzling. Can you see the sizzling? Quite. A little bit more heat. Just testing out this one. Just going to sizzle this slightly. While I'm waiting, let's get the sauce sorted out. There you go. Can you see the sizzling now? We're getting there. So, the asparagus will go in. Hear the noise as well? There's a little bit of noise going on now. You want that noise, and you can see that beautiful sheen on them vegetables. Slight bit of a cheat, yeah guys. This little bit of garlic puree. That much. There you go. Just a little bit. Again, I didn't add it too early because it would just burn. I'm just going to put my induction on slightly more. Look at that lovely shine, look at that, it's like gloss. Now, working the cornflour sauce. Nearly there. Make sure you stir it before you use it, because it tends to set. There it goes. More heat. There you go, see it's starting to bubble. Now, watch. The cornflour, add a little bit. Let it thicken. Let it bubble. It will keep thickening. If you add it too quickly, it will just turn it to absolute, it'll go too thick and it won't be nice. You want this as what we call a coating sauce. Okay, giving these a little shake around. Yeah, these are warming through now. And again, just in case I forgot, salt. There you go, you can see this is coming to the boil. Keep on the go. Turn the heat down now. Just want to reduce the heat, so it just thickening away. Want to test it, just put it in. It should just coat the spoon. It's not quite there, it's a little bit too thin. Again, I've got a little bit more cornflour left. You guys, when you do it, we'll do it as a group, so we can use the cornflour between us. There we go. There we go. There's the sauce. Just boiling up. Goes to about the same thickness as a bechamel. In with my spring onions, keeping some back. Stirring that. Like an Ibiza DJ now. 2 things on the go. That's good. Give the sauce a bit of zest, still got a bit of lemon. That's going to go through my hands. Make sure that I don't get any pips in the sauce. Stir it up. There we go. It's just coating the back of the spray. This is nicely ready. Nice colour on these. Yep, the glaze is out. We'll put a little bit of butter in our sauce. Now what happens, watch, it's matte. Now when I put the butter through it, it just turns shiny. It now just changes its sheen from a matte to a silk. These, a little bit of butter, a little bit of a shine. Just going to leave them on now, just to keep them hot. I'm now going to cover on this side, and I will now show you how to plate this dish up. Two nice, good sized plates. First things first, potatoes. Again, you see I've got an entourage of spoons ready. So, using my oven cloth as usual. So on with my crushed milk. Keeping it neat. Sorry. Not so neat. It's not like a mash where it's like all fluffy and it's just all squashed. I've kept the skins as well to give it some texture. Okay. Sorry about my visitor. Next, more spinach, which again has been seasoned, and more spinach. off now because I don't need any coolant. There we go. Now it's my beautiful bits of fish. There we go. My fish rice. Just going to put on my fish. Look at this. On my fish goes like that. I've got this little bit of liquor left from this. My sauce is a little bit slightly thicker than I wanted. So what I can do is I can then very quickly put this beautiful bit of liquor. It's got all that flavour in it. In it goes. So. Colours there. You can see this now is just coated the fish. You can't actually see the fish for it. It's just enough to coat it, like so. Probably a little bit too much sauce, but that's my home cooking for you. Last bit to finish it. Again, I've got some sprinkle of that left, like that. Again now, I've got some julienne of spring onion. Last bit, got my 2 bits of lemon that will sit on the top. That's what you guys need to do. Then obviously now, I've got here my vegetables, which are my 2 asparagus, so, and my glazed green beans. What's that? Poached Haddock Monte Carlo. To be classical, would be finished with a poached egg, which I will show you in the live one. Okay, bye bye.